show you all the contents that you get in the retail package, and then we will discuss about its features. So starting with the highlights, some of the highlights are mentioned on the back side. It comes with this 5.45 to be precise, HD plus full view display. Then you do get a 13 plus 8 megapixel back camera, 3 GB RAM, 32 GB storage, and then you get this 4000 mAh battery on this device. Now if you talk about the MRP is 9599 Indian rupees, and it will be available at a slightly lower price tag. So let's start with the unboxing first. So the first thing that you get is a smaller package which contains a SIM ejector pin that can be used to take out the SIM card tray. Then you do get some stickers, warranty information form, and user guide. Then you finally get this new Asus Zenfone Max M1 smartphone. I will be talking more about it. I will be showcasing the device in detail, but let's first check out other things that are present in the retail package. So the next thing that you get is this cable, which is a standard USB to micro USB cable for charging as well as for data transfer. And finally you get this charging adapter, which is a 10-watt charger. What it means is it supports 2 amp at 5-volt charging. So that's a good thing because this is a big battery smartphone. So these are the things that you will get if you order Asus Zenfone Max M1 smartphone in India. I'll set up the phone and we'll discuss more about it. So here is the Zenfone Max M1 smartphone. Talking first about the design and build quality, the phone feels sturdy in hand, but at the same time it does feel slightly heavy due to a bigger 4000 mAh battery that comes with it. In the front you get this 18:9 5.45 inch HD plus display along with an 8 megapixel front facing camera. On the right side you have volume rocker and power button. On the left side you get this dedicated SIM card plus micro SD card tray. So what it means is that you can use 2 SIM cards and 1 micro SD card, all 3 at the same time. This is not a hybrid tray, so you can use all 3 without any issues. On the top you get this 3.5mm audio jack, and on the bottom side you get this micro USB port along with speaker outlets. If we move on to the back side, you get this 13 megapixel shooter along with fingerprint sensor and Asus branding. Now the back does feel and look like a metallic finish, but it is a polycarbonate back. But due to this metallic finish that the company has given you, the in-hand feel is really nice, and at the same time it does look nice. Overall, in terms of design and build quality, the phone feels compact and it does feel slightly heavy, but that is due to a bigger battery. Coming to the display, this is a 5.45 inch HD plus full view display. Now this is an 18:9 aspect ratio display. As you can see, it has 400 nits brightness. We didn't face any touch related issues on the display. You can easily watch videos and movies and even play games on this 18:9 aspect ratio 5.45 inch HD plus display. Now talking about the games, let's talk about the hardware and the performance so you get an idea about the gaming performance of this device too. It scores around 58,000 in the Antutu benchmark, which is an average score. It supports, it comes with Snapdragon 430 processor. It has Android 8.0 out of the box. 8.1 is the latest one which we usually get on smartphones, though Android 9 is also out in the market now. You get 3 GB of RAM, out of which 1.1 GB is right now available, and 32 GB storage, which you can obviously expand using a dedicated micro SD card slot. It comes with around 20 to 22 GB of free storage. In terms of sensors, you do get the accelerometer, then you have gravity sensor, geomagnetic rotation, vector, and you don't get gyroscope on the device though. Then you do have proximity etc sensors, and again step counter, step detector are missing. It can handle decent level of multitasking without any issues due to 3 GB of RAM. Snapdragon 430 can also handle your day-to-day applications like Facebook, WhatsApp, etc. When it comes to games, you can play games like Temple Run and Subway Surfers, but when it comes to high-end gaming like PUBG Mobile and games like S-Fall 9, you will face some lag and frame drops in those games. We will be testing that out later on in our detailed review and comparisons. Coming to the software part, you get the Android 8.0 as mentioned. You do have themes, gallery, and you don't get a lot of preloaded applications on the device. You do have one Power Master which allows you to control a lot of things about your device like reverse charging, which it supports due to a bigger battery. Then you have the scan option, auto start manager, battery, modes, memory cleaner, power save technology, battery saving options, and you can check battery usage. Now battery is one of the main highlights of this device. It has this 4000 mAh battery, which will give you a battery life of 1 day easily. With heavy usage, with light to moderate usage, you will get more than 1 day of battery backup, and you do get 10-watt charger in the box, so it should get charged within 2 to 2.5 hours. We will be testing that out. Coming to the other features, you get this fingerprint sensor on the back, and it does have face unlock feature too. The fingerprint sensor works, but it is a bit slow, as you can see. In terms of camera, you get an 8 megapixel front facing camera and a 13 megapixel back camera. Here are some camera samples. The front camera seems to be working fine. The back camera also works well. In some images it lacked details, in some other it works fine. As you can see here, you can see if I zoom in, you can still read the card number plate. So it does have decent level of details, but in some images the details was slightly low. So camera is something which could have been slightly better on Zenfone Max M1. Overall, at this price point, it seems to be a nice offering from the company. This device is meant for the users looking for a big battery smartphone, where battery is their #1 priority. And we will be comparing it with other smartphones, and we will be doing a detailed review very soon. Till then, stay tuned and thanks for watching.